I'm going to be making a Pecha Kucha, which is a slideshow which is 20 seconds each slide, and it contains 20 slides. And in each slide I will each be giving a little bit about me and about the project that I will be making for my final project for BTech Media Level 3. My name is Eugene Kombolo. I attend the college that is called Leighton Sixth Form College. It is based in the area of Leighton. I study BTech Media at the college. I used to go to a secondary school known as Philip Ramos School, which was on the TV show Educating. I'm a British-born student, but my origins are from the country of Congo. In 1971, the country was named Zaire, but it is now known as the Democratic Republic of Congo. It is very rich in minerals and is a very big country. I am a big fan of American football. I believe it's one of the best sports that has ever been created in the world. I also used to play for a team called the Blitz, which are based in Finsbury Park, and we had entered the competition and we had got to the semi-finals and we got knocked out by another good team. I believe that Brick Lane is a good place to hang out. I really think that it's a good area because there are many things to do there, such as look at the street art, or look at the vintage stores and purchase things like cheap clothes for good prices, or purchase rare items that you wouldn't probably find in any normal markets. I believe that the street art, or just street art in general, is a really good thing that attracts people to look at certain locations or go to certain places. For example, the street art in Brick Lane is very fantastic as it makes people want to look at certain artists and know who's done the art that has been displayed on the wall. I believe that fashion is a good thing now as it's becoming more and more popular. I also believe that it's a way for people to show who they are, and it also shows the diversity between different people. For example, different people wear certain clothes, and I believe that I could include this in a short documentary that I'm wanting to make. My idea is that I'd like to make a short documentary looking at the fashion and history of Brick Lane. I believe that looking at fashion would really appeal to loads of people because loads of people would like to see what type of clothes you could purchase down in the area of Brick Lane, and making this would help them know exactly where to get and when to. Another thing about Brick Lane is that it has many talented street performers, and I believe that this might be a good point to look at when considering making a documentary about the area of Brick Lane. I believe that shedding light on the street performance would be a really good attraction to get more people to go down and look at the area of Brick Lane, while also helping the street performance. I believe that Brick Lane has the culture of being very hipster and very urban. It has many people who dress in very weird and peculiar ways, which is great, and it shows how different the area is to an area that is in East London, for example, that wouldn't have much diversity to it. I think a career in things such as Vice or Noisy would be a good pathway for me, as I'm somebody who enjoys making short videos myself. Like, just usually when I'm out, I would film anything that my friends are doing and just save it to my phone and edit it later on Adobe Premiere Pro or on Final Cut. The skill that I have is mainly camera work. I believe that this is a skill because I've been doing this before I even went to Leighton Sixth Form to study BTech Media. I used to just randomly film anything out with friends, but back then I wasn't able to edit or develop any kind of videos. As the year has gone by, I've learned to use things like Adobe Premiere Pro, Final Cut, Photoshop. I believe that these three things are my main strengths and where I'm able to do the most. And for example, I downloaded Photoshop after learning about it from college and started using it on my home computer. The same with Adobe Premiere. Sometimes I tend to go out and do exciting things such as skating with my friends. I started this just towards the end of year 10 and took it with me until now, but I don't think it's a consistent thing that I do, and I believe that I should do it more to stay more active. I really enjoy the way in which films are edited in movies. I believe that things such as special effects really make the movie big and make it popular. I believe that this is the main reason why I chose to do BTech Media instead of doing drama in Leighton Sixth Form College. I believe that my weakness is time management. I believe that this is my weakness because when I do certain things, I'm slowed down because I consider doing other things before this, which then makes you think that I have more time to do it when I really don't, and it slows me down from completing certain. Another thing that I enjoy is music. I like to listen to music a lot in my spare time. I also think it's something that everybody needs to listen to once in a while. This is one of my hobbies because I like to make my own music sometimes and even post it on things such as SoundCloud or YouTube. Before I had moved on to level 3 BTech Media on LSE, I was studying level 2 media on LSE because of my grades. I believe that level 2 media has helped me progress quicker and easier than other students who are also in my class because of previous. I believe that I am a very creative person as I am able to build something out of nothing. For example, with my media work last year, I believe that I was a standout individual who made projects that were very different to most of those students who were in the class. I believe that the ways in which that I can overcome things such as bad time management and other weaknesses that I have would be to assess them and see how I can move forward or how I can do better in editing certain videos or filming certain videos.